In the world of hip-hop, two names consistently stand out as titans of the industry: Jay-Z and Puff Daddy, Sean Combs. These two aren't just rap icons. They're entrepreneurs who have built billion-dollar empires that extend far beyond music. But is their relationship built purely on mutual respect, or is there an underlying rivalry simmering behind the scenes? Over the years, fans and insiders alike have speculated about whether, beneath the collaborations and public displays of admiration, there's an intense competition for dominance in the hip-hop business world. Stay with us till the end as we dive deep into the rumors, the partnerships, and the silent power struggle that might be playing out between Jay-Z and Puff Daddy. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated on all things hip-hop. The beginning. Friendship or strategic alliance. The connection between Jay-Z and Puff Daddy dates back to the 1990s, a pivotal time for both artists as they carved their paths in the burgeoning hip-hop industry. At the time, Puff Daddy was already a well-established mogul, thanks to his Bad Boy Records, managing some of the biggest names like Notorious B.I.G. Meanwhile, Jay-Z, with his startup label Rockefeller Records, was just starting to make waves. Their early interactions seemed to suggest a friendship and a shared vision for success. Puff Daddy even produced key tracks for Jay-Z, showing what looked like genuine mutual support. However, some industry insiders believe that even in these early days, both men were positioning themselves strategically. Was this partnership a sincere friendship, or was it two ambitious moguls keeping an eye on their competition, setting the stage for an unspoken rivalry? Multi-million-dollar empires. The race to the top. Fast forward to today, and both Jay-Z and Puff Daddy have expanded their brands far beyond music, creating multi-million-dollar empires. Puff Daddy's success with Sean John Clothing, Ciroc Vodka, and Bad Boy Records made him one of the wealthiest figures in the industry. On the other hand, Jay-Z's strategic investments in Roc Nation, Armand de Brignac Champagne, and the streaming service Tidal have positioned him as a dominant player in both the music and tech sectors. As both empires continued to grow, fans and the media couldn't resist comparing the two moguls. Every new business venture, from luxury beverages to tech, seemed to fuel the idea that they were in a quiet race to outdo each other. Each move was scrutinized. Who made the better deal? Who was the true king of hip-hop entrepreneurship? While neither publicly acknowledged a rivalry, the media couldn't help but stoke the flames of competition between these two powerhouses. Respect or competition? How the industry sees it. Publicly, Jay-Z and Puff Daddy have been nothing but respectful towards one another. Puff Daddy has praised Jay-Z for his business acumen, often referring to him as a major inspiration in the industry. Similarly, Jay-Z has credited Puff Daddy as a pioneer who helped pave the way for black entrepreneurs in entertainment. But in an industry built on ego, power, and influence, could this respect also be masking an underlying competition? For many in the industry, it's clear that both moguls are acutely aware of each other's moves. Whether it's through public ventures or private investments, there's a constant feeling that they're trying to stay one step ahead. While they may not be direct rivals, insiders claim that the friendly competition between the two has always been there, particularly when it comes to who can land the biggest deal or influence the culture the most. Revolt TV versus Tidal. An unspoken media battle? In 2013, Puff Daddy launched Revolt TV, a media network focusing on urban culture and hip-hop, aiming to create a hub for young audiences to connect with the music and culture they loved. Just 2 years later, Jay-Z entered the digital media space with Tidal, a streaming service that sought to revolutionize the way artists were compensated while offering exclusive, high-quality content. Although these ventures served different purposes, many saw them as a battle for media control. Puff Daddy focused on television and broadcasting, while Jay-Z aimed to shake up the music streaming industry. Neither acknowledged direct competition, but with two such prominent figures vying for control of digital media spaces, it was impossible to ignore the undertones of rivalry between Revolt TV and Tidal. Beyoncé's role. A factor in the rivalry? Another key factor in the Jay-Z and Puff Daddy dynamic is the Beyoncé effect. As Jay-Z's wife and one of the most influential entertainers in the world, Beyoncé has significantly bolstered Jay-Z's empire. Together, Jay-Z and Beyoncé form a power couple whose combined influence touches music, fashion, philanthropy, and politics. Puff Daddy, while having a network of influential friends, including Mary J. Blige and French Montana, doesn't have a comparable partnership. Some believe this gives Jay-Z an advantage in the ongoing power struggle. Beyoncé's global reach could be seen as tipping the scales in Jay-Z's favor, amplifying his brand to heights that even Puff Daddy struggles to match. Social and political involvement. A new battleground? In recent years, both Jay-Z and Puff Daddy have become highly involved in social and political causes. Jay-Z has been a vocal advocate for prison reform, partnering with organizations to push for changes in the criminal justice system. Meanwhile, Puff Daddy has launched initiatives focused on education and supported movements like Black Lives Matter. Though their causes often align, some industry insiders see this as a new arena for competition. Who will leave a bigger legacy through their activism? As both moguls use their platforms for philanthropy and social change, they seem to be in a silent race to become not just the most successful businessmen, but also the most influential cultural figures. Healthy rivalry or silent war? It's clear that Jay-Z and Puff Daddy have a relationship that is equal parts respect and competition. While they've always spoken highly of each other in public, the signs of an ongoing rivalry are hard to miss. From media ventures to social causes, their paths continue to cross, and each new move seems to push the other to go further. For fans, this competition can be seen as a healthy rivalry, driving both men to greater success. But for some, there's a quiet tension that has never fully been resolved. Will this rivalry escalate in the coming years, or will they continue to coexist in the upper echelons of the industry while pursuing their own distinct visions? What does the future hold? Expanding rivalry. As both Puff Daddy and Jay-Z continue to build their empires, one thing is certain: their influence isn't going anywhere. Puff Daddy's businesses in fashion, beverages, and media are thriving, while Jay-Z continues to expand his footprint in tech, music, and sports through Roc Nation. The big question is, will this rivalry ever reach a boiling point? As they continue to expand into new markets, the competition between these two moguls may intensify. Whether it's a battle for media dominance, social influence, or simply being seen as the king of hip-hop, the future promises more moves and surprises from both sides. The relationship between Jay-Z and Puff Daddy is a fascinating mix of respect, partnership, and what might be a silent rivalry fueled by their desire for influence and power. But when it comes to Diddy, there's a much darker side that remains to be explored. If you're intrigued by these power dynamics, don't miss our next video. Was Kim Porter silenced? Theories about her death. Make sure to subscribe and share this video as we continue to uncover the hidden stories and secrets within the world of hip-hop.